Hello everyone, for those who don't know me, my name is Anika and I graduated high school in the class of 2019, so I've been a JYM alumni for about 4 years. And although I officially joined the JYM as a 6th grader, I feel as though I've been in it all of my life. Especially since I had an older sibling, Mika, in the JYM before me, and a very active mother who has been a volunteer in the JYM for as long as I can remember, and even still to this day, so shout out to you, Kirsten.
Woohoo, Kirsten!
I'm sure, like many in this room, the Student Youth Ministry has played a huge role in my life and my personal growth. In particular, the service and volunteer opportunities have had a huge impact on me. From volunteering at Sacred Heart in San Jose, to driving to the Tenderloin in San Francisco, to flying across the country to Lexington, South Carolina, serving in these communities has opened my eyes and my heart to a lot of things. Not only did I learn valuable information about the structures of oppression and injustice in this country and the cycle of violence that perpetuates them, but it also opened my eyes to the vibrant histories of resistance and resilience within these marginalized communities. I hold these memories very dearly, and I look fondly at the crazy and spontaneous adventures I had with my peers, driving days to places like South Dakota and New Mexico, like when we had a contest to see who could fit the most apple slices in their mouth, or when Lisa paid someone to eat a massive grasshopper in the middle of the Arizona desert. I also think of the heartfelt and vulnerable moments in these trips that always seem to end with us all crying but feeling closer together. But these memories don't stop with our JYM community. I will also never forget sitting around the fire pit on the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota, listening to the legend of the white buffalo woman from a community member of the Lakota tribe, or what it was like to sit in the interactive exhibit regarding the lunch counter protest during Jim Crow at the Atlanta Civil Rights Museum. The service opportunities I had through the JYM, paired with my own lived experiences as a woman of color in the United States, ignited my passion for racial justice and social change, and they inspired me to dive deeper into these histories and to critically study these structures. What I learned from my service trips with the JYM to indigenous reservations in South Dakota and New Mexico empowered me to study the inefficiencies of the land tenure and reservation system for Native communities in the United States. And this research ultimately culminated in my 30-page political science thesis that I was fortunate enough to have published in a graduate research journal. Thank you. The things I learned in Georgia and South Carolina inspired my curiosity of systemic racism, which has led to a variety of opportunities, both research-based and community service-based. I've been fortunate enough to work with organizations supporting immigrant and refugee communities in the Bay, as well as facilitating educational programming for incarcerated youth in Riverside to lower recidivism rates. And now, as I get ready to go to graduate school in the fall, I realize just how deeply those experiences impacted who I am today. These service trips in particular were part of the genesis of my trajectory to becoming a scholar activist, where I hope to continue this work of challenging the system and pushing for positive change and community healing. Because of this, the JYM occupies a very special place in my heart. The JYM, from Pat and Lisa to the wonderful volunteer leaders, to my friends and peers in it with me, have been an enduring source of support and encouragement throughout my life. Here I learned what it means to serve with open ears and a kind heart, to be curious with compassion, especially when asking how the realities of today are rooted in past legacies of violence and conquest. And most of all, the JYM taught me what it means to be in community with each other. And I'm so thankful for everything the JYM has given me. To me, the JYM means family, and I'm so happy we are all here to celebrate that family tonight. Thank you. Yeah.